Okay, so this is the last part of this group of videos, part 3 for Ventures 4 for Kcpc in Unit 10 for the 11th of June. We are going to be working our workbook first, and I looked at the word here and decided to do something with my phone first. Okay, it says, talk to me in Korean.
You're watching Talk to Me in Korean.
추석, 추석, 추석,
추석,
추석, 추석, 추석.
추석. I had so much fun doing that. I wanted to show you that I was very interested in finding the correct pronunciation for the South Korean holiday, Chuseok. Chuseok. Okay, let's do the page. Let's read the details that you're going to complete in the outline for the paragraph about the South Korean holiday of Chuseok. Chuseok. Everyone, because the whole family is together. Next, eat rice cakes called songpyeong. I didn't look that one up. The next one, go to their hometown. Next, play traditional games. 3 days in September or October. To celebrate the harvest and give thanks. Visit the tombs of their ancestors. Explanation, what does ancestors mean? Family members who have died. And how do they do that? They put parentheses around that just so that when you start to write, you'll know how to write it down. Speaking, it's easy. Have a small pause, or you explain what it is that you mean. And the last one, wear new clothes. So I put on the board some little introductory phrases that you can use and put a comma after them while you're writing your paragraph. Let's look at what some of them are. The first one, most Koreans, all Koreans, some Koreans, or just Koreans, comma, and then whatever it is that you wish to say. All Koreans. And the next one, usually. That's a very common introductory phrase. It adds variety so that you're not saying sentence 1, sentence 2, sentence 3, and it becomes very boring. You want to create interest in whatever it is that you're saying. The next one, a favorite thing to do is, or a favorite activity is, what is it? Good. The next one, Korean people always, and here you would not use a comma, or people always, or Koreans always. Another little introductory phrase might be during this holiday, comma, and then whatever it is that you want to say. Another introductory phrase that you can use sometimes, comma, and the detail that you wish to say. At the end, the little introductory phrase you can say is finally. So let's see how we can put this together. Number 1, topic. A favorite holiday in South Korea. Notice they have also used a punctuation mark to separate that and then say Chuseok, Chuseok. Next, reason for the holiday. So what is the reason for the holiday of Chuseok? And actually, that was the pronunciation. But these are all of the things that people do, and I realized here that I mislabeled something. And the reason for the holiday is to celebrate the harvest and give thanks. When is it celebrated? 3 days in either September or October. And what are some of the customs? Wear new clothes. Right? What is another custom? Eat rice cakes called sangkyong. Right? Eat rice cakes. What else? Go to their hometown. Next, play traditional games. Next, visit the tombs of their ancestors. And what are ancestors? Family members who have died. Okay, so those are the customs. And the other phrases that they have here is because the whole family is together. So what must this be? This must be the conclusion. Why Koreans love this holiday is because the whole family is together. Okay, so what they want you to do is to write a paragraph about Chuseok. Use your outline from exercise 2 to help you. So the topic sentence is the first sentence that tells what it is. Chuseok is a favorite holiday for many people in Korea. Then use the little phrases in the gray rectangle for the details. So when it is celebrated, what customs people do, where they go, what they eat. If you want to give variety to your details, you may use these introductory phrases with a comma after them in order to create all of the information and expand your ideas in the paragraph. And then at the end, you're going to say, everyone loves this holiday because the whole family is together. Just as they did here, Indian people love to celebrate Diwali. Korean people love to celebrate Chuseok because the whole family is together. Okay, so that's the end of what we are doing in our workbook today. Now I want us to go to our student book on page 135. And here we're going to continue practicing pronunciation and listening to what linking words do in order to understand when other people are speaking. Excuse me. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is play track 35, and you're going to listen and see if there are places where you do not understand.
3b. 1. All things in this world are connected.
Not reading. Listening.
2.
People are concerned about saving this earth.
3. Most of the cars on the highway have only one person in them. 4.
People make a lot of unnecessary trips.
Five. We should close off unused rooms in our homes. 6.
The internet is a good source of information about global warming.
Okay, so I was not reading. I was concentrating on what they were saying and repeating in my head, or you could have been repeating out loud. There was one place that I thought was a little tricky to understand, and it was unused rooms in the home. So now I'm going to play it again, and I want you to look at the book and underline and link the places where you think they're linked. If you miss it, don't worry. We're going to do it one more time. Okay. So this is reading and listening, looking for the linking parts. Well, not yet. Well, this doesn't seem to be working just right. Let's try it and see what happens.
Page 135. Exercise 3B. All things in this world are connected. 2.
Let's read out loud too.
People are concerned about saving this earth.
People are concerned about saving this earth.
3. Most of the cars on the highway have only one person in them.
Most of the cars on the highway have only one person in them.
4. People make a lot of unnecessary trips.
People make a lot of unnecessary trips.
5. We should close off unused rooms in our homes.
We should close off unused rooms in our homes.
6.
The internet is a good source of information about global warming.
The internet is a good source of information about global warming. So the one that I thought was really the most difficult was 5. We should close off unused rooms in our homes. What was it? Yeah, we should close off unused rooms in our homes. Okay, let's go back now and look and see which things were connected. So number 1, which ones did you link? Okay, all things in. So things in is linked. Things in this, things in this. Things in this can be all linked in together. Also, this world are, world are. Those two, world are connected. All of those to me sounded very connected. World are connected. Number 2, people are connected. Concerned about. All spoken as if it were one word. Concerned about. What is it? Concerned about saving this earth. Number 3, I got most of all of those words are all linked together, most of the. Next, cars on. Sounds like C-A-R-S-Z. Cars on the highway have only one person in. So person in is linked to me. Person in them. Number 4. I make a. People make a lot of fun. Lot of fun. So all of those seem to be very linked together. People make a lot of fun. People make a lot of fun. Necessary trips. 5. Close off. We should close off fun. Close off fun. Necessary rooms in our. Yes, it's not in our. It's going to be in our homes. Number 6. Is a. The internet is a good source of. Right. Those are not as deeply connected, but they still are when you talk about them. The internet is a good source of information about global warming. Okay, read the questions and answers. Underline the linked consonant vowel words. Everybody, what do you think about global warming? What do you? What did you underline? What do you? Sounds like what do you? Next one, think about. Not quite as rolling, but they are still connected. Think about global warming. Next, well, I haven't read a lot about it. Which ones are all connected? Read a lot about it. All of those seem very connected to me while I'm saying them. Next, how can. Those two are definitely connected. How can I and how can I help clean up the beach? Clean up, connected. The beach, linked together to me. Next, you can, that's connected. Pick up, that's connected. Trash and, that's right, put it. Put it is definitely linked in garbage cans. Those are not quite as strongly connected, but they're still kind of rolled together. Next, this one to me was really rolling along together. What can all of us do to protect our, so can all of us protect our environment? Next, we can all cut down on our definitely energy use. A little tiny bit, but not very strongly. Next, what is in? All three of those connected pretty strongly. What is in? Easy way. Easy way. Those are linked together in a kind of soft way. To save. To save. To save energy. And the last one, turn off. They sound connected, but there's two separate words. Turn off lights when you definitely connected. Leave a room. Leave a definitely linked pretty strongly, and then kind of rolling into room. So what is it going to be? Turn off lights when you leave a room. And it's not you, it's going to be ya when you leave a room. Okay, that's it for today. See you next time.